6 minutes to start the fourth quarter. Just how much was it all turning on just Dwight kind of owning the lane?
Yeah, he did a great job. I thought he made big baskets down low, got some tough points down there. Really locked down defensively, got block shots. We got out, Brew brought us great energy, came to the game, and just was running hard, attacking the rim. So we were looking for energy and chemistry almost the whole night. We kind of they had us on the ropes. New Orleans always plays us well. They're one of those teams. They just play us well. And it seemed like every mistake we made, they really made us capitalize on it. We made some silly mistakes of not switching and getting two on the ball and some stuff like that. But overall, we had a great stretch where we really kind of got out and pushed the ball. And the second half, we had 69 points, so we found our rhythm offensively, attacking, and we were able to get the win. We kept them off. They had 4 points on second. They had 4 points off of second chance in the second half. They had 16 first half points on the second chance on offensive rebounds. So we did a much better job of getting them off there. I think they had 9 offensive rebounds. They had 4 in the second half. And we were able to, we took pretty good care of the ball, and we, found a way to get away.
Like how you played when you didn't have Harden out there, especially to start the fourth quarter?
Yeah, I thought those guys were great. I thought that they did a pretty good job of finding Dwight when we needed him in the post, and he finished for us. Brew got out. We ran a couple plays where we just tried to get some action for Brew, and Brew turned the corner and just played real aggressive. They set Josh and Dwight set a nice screen on an out-of-bounds play for Brew to make a little jumper off the glass, and so we executed well with that group. And I thought at the end of the third, James got a roll a little bit offensively, which kind of we couldn't stop him, but we got going enough offensively that we were able to tie the game up. I think it ended up going to fourth quarter tied, and we got a spurt and got out ahead. Then then they did kind of what's going to happen. They did some fouling and became good to play them.
Coach, any concern another lethargic start after losing 2 in a row, and with so much on the line, you'd think that energy wouldn't be a problem today, but again, it seems like lethargic, especially on the defensive end.
You would think, wouldn't you? No idea. We had a good shoot around today. Guys were locked in. We came out, and I didn't think we were ready to play at the level that we had to play at, which was surprising. I think we were hoping it would be easy. I think we were coming out, kind of taking their pulse, and that's a dangerous thing to do. And they were on full go, especially when Drew Holiday and Anderson came in that first half. I think they had 24 points and 20 total minutes of play between the two of them. They were just rolling on us. And like I say, that we regrouped enough and had a good end of the third offensively. Then we started off defensively very, very well in the fourth. We got high energy and they had a lot of energy hoops and got the crowd into it and played well.
Are you happy with the way Dwight looked physically with the playoff starts?
Yeah, I mean, we got up to 28 today. Our goal was 28, 30, somewhere trying to get him up into that range. Just we'll see tomorrow. He won't, Dwight won't play tomorrow, but I think it's, on our last game, try to keep around the 30 again, and then hopefully in the playoffs, if the schedule is such that we can get him into the low 30s. I think that would be a good progression. He's handled everything pretty well. He's been cooperating. A little bit of stiffness and stuff the day after games, but nothing major.
On those switches you were mentioning, I think Omer and once Anthony Davis kind of popped free. When Dwight's in the game, is it less frantic to where he takes care of the lane, guys can stay on their guy more?
Well, we were going to switch up Anderson. We had some designated switches coming up, and then we didn't mess those up too much. We messed the ones that we weren't supposed to switch. We messed simple pin down stuff. We started switching too much stuff. But with Dwight lays back. He's good at protecting the rim. Guys drove in there. He goes up. He got his hands on some shots. Intimidated some others. But the biggest thing is he went out there and got 8 defensive rebounds in his 28 minutes and cleaning up the glass for us and 3 block shots. Those were all huge. We need all those. And again, I thought our defensive intensity picked up when he was back there. I think there is a natural comfort level of having him out there just behind you, knowing that if you do get beat there, if there is a mistake, he's there to
slow start aside, I mean, you always talk about not worrying about, 3 games in 4 nights and travel and whatever. What does it say about this team that you haven't lost 3 games in a row all season?
Well, we can't now, can we? I guess we can be hard to do it now. Yeah, I mean, the guys, I've often said, you very seldom go on 15, 16, 17 game winning streaks. The key to playing good NBA basketball and ending up with a good record is having a lot of winning 7 out of 10, winning 6 out of 10, and getting hot and winning 8 out of 10, and coming back and turning around and winning 7 out of 10. And when you grind out these series of 10 games, it doesn't mean you're winning 10, 12 in a row. That's hard to do. You just don't lose a lot in a row. I mean, you just kind of find a way to battle, keep your, ideally what you're trying to do is keep your losing streaks to 1. If you don't ever lose consecutive games, you usually end up with a very, very good record. Hard to do, and you don't want to go on any extended losing streaks. That's another thing. And I tell you what, we've got Charlotte tomorrow night. The guys are going to find a way to play. No Dwight. We've got to find a way to go out there and find a way to get a win. But this team, I mean, you go back to Terry Black helping us win games early in the season when Dwight was on Otarks in L.A. now. And you look at the people that have come and gone, and adding Brew and Josh, and those guys have really, those guys in that locker room have found a way to just grind out and just put together a 54-26 record up to this point with so many different things. I mean, Pat's out now. Dwight was out. TJ's got a weird knee thing. And Demo's got back surgery. It's just like all kinds of stuff. Those guys are fun to do it. That's credit to them.
You only 2 games left, but you lost 2 starters 3 weeks ago. It's fair to say you're still learning. You don't have much time more left, but what you got?
I think that we're all pretty. The guys are pretty comfortable with each other, and this is kind of where it is. As I told them the other night when we lost to San Antonio, I said, no one's coming. I mean, this is our group. We've got to find a way to battle and find a way to get things done. But again, as I said, it's a credit to those guys in there. They found a way to just kind of keep grinding in a lot of different lineups, and they found a way to get wins.